Here are a few shows and movies that I think are worth watching. First up is Furious on Hulu, and it is with Emmy Rossum, Fiona from Shameless, and she plays this detective who has some issues, and but she's on the hunt for this girl who's hunting people down, and there seems to be a reason for that. There's a connection for the people that she's the girl's killing. It's good. I think right now it's still going, so I have yet to watch episode 6. That's the latest episode, but yeah, this is a good watch. Next is God Is. And remember, they were advertising the heck out of this, and then all of a sudden I didn't hear anything, so I was like, let me see if I can find this movie. And it's about two girls. One is badly burned. The other one is burnt. Has burns on her arms, and they're supposed to be twins. And their mom, their long lost mom, contacts them because they hadn't seen her since they were little. They've been in foster homes, and she wants them to, because the dad did this, so she wants them to kill their dad. And they showed all this in the trailer, but it started off kind of goofy like, you know, and then it almost had like a, you know how like a Jordan Peele or a Quentin Tarantino feel to it, or they were attempting to do that. And then it started getting better maybe halfway through, and that is when Sterling K. Brown's character, who's their dad, comes into the picture, and then it started getting interesting. So I would say watch it. Stick it out from, try to move past the beginning. Hang in there, and then it gets better. I'm not saying it's great. It's the greatest thing ever, but it's a decent watch. The Gates. I think I found this on Prime. It's about these three guys, these three young black men who, one of them grew up like in the suburbs. He grew up with them, but then they moved to the suburbs. So he kind of doesn't really have a grip on what's really going on. And so it's their night, they're out, and they end up going into this gated community because they were trying to find a party, and then all these other things happen. James Vanderbeek is in this one, and I'm thinking this is was probably one of his last movies. But yeah, it's this is okay. I mean, it's okay. The last, or not the last ride, but last ride. This was about these three boys. I think they were American, but they were in Norway on some sort of vacation, and they get stuck in this cable car, which I love things like this. Like, sign me up to watch, not to do it. But they get stuck in this cable car, and it's freezing, and they're stuck in there with a guide. He happened to be, if you watch Game of Thrones, he's the guy, the redhead guy with the beard, who was in love with, who had a crush on. I'm drawing a blank, but the big girl, the big lady who was in love with Jamie. I don't know why I can't think of her. Brienne. He was in love with Brienne. That guy. He was in it too. But again, I like stuff like this. I like things where they're in a confined space. There's a limited amount of characters, and just the things that happen. So if you don't like things like that, then you might not like this. But I liked it a lot. It kind of reminds me of, there was a movie where these people were stuck on a ski lift. It was called Frozen. That's an honorable mention because that's another one. If you haven't seen that, look that up too. But yeah, so Last Ride, I really like this. So check some of these out.